Was that the Grand Prix track?
That's when you used to come down the hill and you had that big fucking jump, didn't you? Who was I riding when I rode there? Charlie, maybe? Don't know.
What, 99?
Yeah.
No. Nowhere.
And then, yeah.
Not in 99.
No, I'm joking.
I don't think I've probably missed maybe one meeting there since 99.
I might have rode there like Johnny Waters or someone.
Yeah.
Every time me and him rode together, we fucking know
Crashed. Chopper Johnny. Wasn't it?
I can't remember what British Championship it was. It was the one where Jenko's passenger got poisoned by the fucking fridge.
Oh, wasn't that a
I
flop?
think we spoke about that in the pub before, you know.
And he went off in the helicopter.
Mike Hedges, that was.
What,
Yeah.
a helicopter? Oh, Johnny went off
Johnny
in
went
the
off in the
helicopter.
helicopter.
That was from.
Nah, it weren't
Oh,
from.
that, no, because he got.
It was somewhere I don't even remember going back to that track again.
He got choppered away from.
Because the start went up, left, then it went right, left, like sort of round, back down, and it sort of went down a little bit of a hill. It was really fucking rough. Then went round to the right. I can't remember where it was.
I can picture the track.
But where it went dropped down there when it got really rough.
No,
so I pretty went into like some woods or something. He dropped out the back. I went round the right. I went to go left and realised he weren't there.
Come on, kids.
I know when he rode with Roger Blackman at From, Roger broke his back and John.
I feel sunk in there, you know. Don't know what's going on. I feel well dipped.
Well, I have to climb underneath these.
Go get sit. Go round me.
Oh, damn.
I broke a load of my fucking things off.
One's fell off, hasn't it? Heidi's cleaned up and also smashed the place to pieces.
Yeah, Johnny had bruised his toe and Roger broke his back. And Roger went across
Heidi ain't very good at tying
in the
up.
ambulance and Johnny went on the chopper.
Fucking hell.
Oh, bit of chopper.
Hook me up.
Kirwin's on the new mic.
Sit down, Hodge. We are recording at the moment, not podding, but we're recording.
What are we sounding like?
Sit
Be
down.
careful, you.
Sit down.
You've got the cable around the back of your legs.
Don't worry, I'm coming in gently.
No, you like it.
Nice one.
We've got to do a bit of testing.
Cables sound professional.
Kerwin, you do a bit of chatting, mate.
Just fucking. Can
Shout
you get
out
a
the
high,
bollocks.
yeah?
Can I have a higher?
Yeah, about right.
We're only using one camera this time.
Yeah, because I might have lost the other one.
What do you mean?
Not the camera, just
Oh.
the fucking bit.
Oh, I thought you meant you lost my camera.
No,
Though.
the camera's all good.
Why was that black cable what was like dragged across there or something?
Heidi smashed it.
Where is it?
No, it was plugged in there and it was drooped across there.
Yeah.
Is that the one
It's a
Heidi?
big argument we've been having. That
She's
Heidi-
moved it?
Yeah.
I'm
Because I can't find it.
There's
Is
a
it not in
cable
that
there.
Heidi was using it as a skipping rope.
Anyway, we're done. We're over that.
What was that for?
It's for Dan's camera.
Oh.
And she was adamant.
Oh my god, it's
Yep.
carnage, isn't it?
She was adamant she didn't have it.
No, I'll tell you 100% that's been drooped across there.
All week.
It's been, well, since we've done the last one.
That fucking
Right.
bitch.
I remember tripping over it
The
and ripping it out
lying
of the
little
wall.
bitch.
Right,
Funny,
are we
in
rolling?
his garden.
Nah, but we can roll now.
We're on, are we?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Right, something I want to address before we introduce our guest.
Yeah.
No swearing. We're going to try and keep swearing to a minimum now.
Yeah,
I
because
think.
we did a vlog, didn't we, last week, and
It
it
was
was really bad.
There was a lot of
It was so bad.
And, like, we don't try and filter it, so I think we need to filter it. I was going to bring a swear jar, but I forgot.
Yeah.
So next
Swear
time,
jar?
yeah, but I'm gonna write it down.
But we
So-
would all be skint.
Yeah, but we can put it towards some new stuff for the
pod.
for the pod.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the problem is once you start bouncing and swearing out, it's just rolling.
Yeah,
we
so we need to keep it on.
because the
at
vlog
least.
was actually really
like
bad.
being on
It was
stage.
really, really bad. Every word, or we were joining the sentences together.
We were doubling up on swear
Yeah,
words.
like
Yeah,
it
it's
was.
bad, but-
There must have been. If we counted it, we could count the F words. In
All right,
there.
sorry for swearing, everyone.
Yeah,
Right.
we did a lot.
So we got Kerwin. What we do? Pod
Can I
episode?
address one more thing? Actually,
Yeah.
people keep asking us if it's live or not.
It's
when
not
it's
live.
not live. It's lucky it's on YouTube at all.
We got to shout George out for that. He sorts
It's
it out.
lucky it
Me
goes
and
on
Mike
YouTube. It's not live.
Show our face.
It does say it's live, but it's not live.
Fair
I don't know why it says it's live.
He sorts it all out. He's the magic man behind it. But
Yes,
anyway,
a lot of
what
magic
episode?
on
What
there.
episode is this? 7?
Nine.
8?
Nine.
9?
Yeah.
9. We got Kerwin on.
Yeah.
Steve Kirwin.
Right. Let's have the old. What's the clapping one? D.
C.
Oh. Yeah. See.
Hooray!
We haven't had no jingle yet.
Let's run the jingle.
Let's run it.
Need it.
Nice. We're in episode 9.
Right, let's have some.
Yeah.
How's it going, Kirwin?
It's good. Life's good.
Have you been listening to the pod?
Yeah. I've been in stitches.
Yeah.
every day,
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's mint.
That's good. Isn't it? I literally don't listen to any of them.
Don't you?
No, people are like, oh, you know when you're speaking about that? And I was like, mate, I
You
can't.
should actually watch it back. I watched one with Dad the other night, and Dad was in stitches.
Was he?
Yeah, he loves it.
We do get collared
He's
about
like,
it quite a bit.
get him from work. He's like, get YouTube on, see if it's on there.
We're trying to get them. We're trying to maybe go one every other week now, aren't we? Or maybe one a
Yeah.
week for a bit. See if we can build it up.
Just want to get as many guests on as possible. And
Yeah, I think the
thought-
guest is important.
I reckon you're our favourite guest so far.
Yeah. Guest number 3.
We don't really like Ryan or Jim because they both sacked me. So
They both don't like you.
Kerwin's never sacked me. Do you know what I mean?
No.
But what's
Dan pulled me off the sofa, didn't you?
yeah, dragged off the sofa.
Well, you weren't quite dragged off.
Well,
the
no,
sofa.
not dragged off the sofa, but
He was quadding up.
I had to get my passenger boots off the shelf. I used some different boots,
Did you?
and the last time I rode, I think it was.
What was them orange ones? You didn't get your orange ones
It was
out?
an every review at Cussers, was it?
Brand new boot. We bought him brand new boots
Yeah.
when he was riding me. He's like, oh, his boots are hurting me.
Well, brand new ones.
Yeah. No,
Well,
he
they
wears them
sillies.
on his quad now. Saved them for his quad career.
Well,
Didn't wear them with me.
Cities, yeah.
How is
They're
the
not very. I
quad
don't
career
think.
going?
I don't think they're very nice. Those city boots.
Oh, I
And
love
honestly,
them.
God, they were so hard off the shelf. I thought, I can't bloody wear them going drives.
What do you usually wear when you're a passenger then?
Cities.
Well, you are a city
I
man.
love cities, yeah.
I prefer the Alpine Stars.
No, I hate them.
See,
bought a
I
set
can't
of,
get on with them. I think my feet feel too rigid in them.
Yeah, I bought
Do
a
ya?
set of Tech 10s and shit.
Yeah.
You
I
must wear them
hated
too
them.
tight.
Tech 7s.
The
really
tens are on the
nice.
inside.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
I can't stand them.
I've
I
never
get the
liked them,
sevens.
but my Tech
Yeah.
7s are so nice.
The sevens are nice.
Better than
Cities, mate.
cities.
I had to buy.
I've got the new. I've got the cities with like the different sole on
Hate
now.
them.
The stitch sole, much better.
Yeah, the SRS3.
Yeah, not the
Oh,
with the
not the
no
SRS.
bolt on soles.
Oh, right, yeah.
they
Then
do.
they'll fall off and have the bolt-on ones.
Yeah, I ain't got the bolt on ones.
Yeah.
Justin got me to get the better ones.
Who's Justin?
Justin Cuban.
Oh, big
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, Dion wasn't happy that we said he wasn't going to win the world championship.
Oh, fuck off. Oh.
I bought it for you.
That's
Ian.
it. You're in the sin bin.
Pounding
Get
down.
up,
Yeah,
Dion.
that's a pound. That's a pound.
That's worth. We're speaking about Dion.
We're only
We
doing
can
a
speak.
pound, are we? Or shut
Yeah,
down?
it's,
Best
a pound,
not
it's
do
a pound
much.
to go.
Yeah, it's a pound to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just bought everyone Nando's, which cost me a lot of money.
I don't know
actually.
why you done that.
Is it to what?
I don't know why you just didn't get to cook food. We had Nando's Tuesday.
Yeah, she did actually mention that. I said to her about cooking food, and she, when I got here, she was like, yeah,
Saka.
I want Nando's. She was going, oh, I want Nando's, and I was like, oh, right, yeah. And then she's going, oh, do you want me to order it? I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh. Guess what? As soon as I pressed order, oh, there's my phone. Like that,
Yeah.
straight away. I'm not even
She
joking.
knows what she's up to.
She's
doesn't
not
she?
daft,
she's not
is she?
clever. It's not
Anyway,
silly.
Kerwin, what's going on with the quads? You loving it?
Loving it, yeah. New challenge. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are good.
Is it costing you a fortune?
Yeah.
They're expensive, aren't they?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
I think you should
They're
buy.
not too
I'm
bad,
going to
but
stitch you up, and I'm going to say I think you should buy a sidecar.
They're
And
not-
ride it with Reese.
I've just seen a
Can you imagine
300cc
that?
KTM
Huh?
Pelham's got up for sale.
At least you know, like when he
202,000.
beats a little shit,
Of quid.
Yeah.
you can let him have it, and that might sort of straighten him up.
Quads aren't dear, but I'm running 6 jobs at the moment. But
Yeah. Oh well.
But you've got a new quad for next year, haven't you?
yeah, got a new one. Yeah.
So you've
Rode
got
it,
two bike team now. And you've
yeah,
got a truck.
Got two.
He's a mad
You've got a lorry.
He's got a lorry.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
When did you get a lorry?
When did we get it?
It's like a year ago, wasn't it?
No, he's
No,
only about 3 or
2
4
months?
months. Yeah.
2 months ago?
I was nearly
Is that the lorry you said to me? Oh, we're going to take a lorry down to get MOT'd?
Yeah.
You never told me you got a camper lorry, though.
Well-
you just said we got a lorry to go in
Yeah,
there.
but he plays it all down, doesn't he? So I
I've
think
ripped-
about
I've
getting,
ripped it
think
all
about
out
getting a
now.
lorry. He's got an RS.
I've ripped off. But you got to keep with me. Squad lads,
He's in
haven't
a
you?
quad now. He's got money now.
You won't be allowed in the main pits if you ain't got an RS.
No.
No, that's it.
You can do EMX.
At D Moore, I was in my Iveco parked at the outside of the gate.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, you can't come in.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing the quads now?
2 years,
This
is it?
this would be my third
Oh, did you do this straight the year after we stopped riding together?
half a year, maybe. I had my
You
shoulder
done something
done.
with Reese, didn't you? Reese was doing a bit of something. Were you
Yeah.
riding then?
Reese, yeah, I was racing with Gary when Reese was racing.
Oh,
and he was
yeah.
a proper.
That's way before then, Dan.
Reese
Oh,
was a naughty boy.
This would be your third full year, don't it?
Yes.
Because I've been back riding.
Yeah, next year's my third full year.
Oh,
I don't know,
right.
a year Ryan, 2 years Jack. Yeah, so you've done, this would be your third and a bit year. Because me and you both went to Fromwell quads once, didn't we?
Yeah, I just got it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
so
year
you've done
was
like the
that
end
then?
of the season.
Frome was like at the end of the... Was it at the end or was it in the middle?
No, it'd be at the end of practice day. Is it?
Yeah.
is
Was
that
that
what you're talking
21?
about?
No. Yeah, it would have been, wouldn't
Yeah, because that's the year we stopped riding together.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been on it for a while now.
I got the... Yeah.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah, too quick.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, so what are you saying? Sidecars, quads? Does it give you the same buzz?
It does, but at least I get on that quad, I run out of talent like rapid.
Well, I see you at D Moore. That's
Honestly,
quality, wasn't it?
I do run out of talent really quick on it.
I
I just think I look at something and think, oh, I'll do that on a sidecar, right? I'll do it on the quad, and it's not.
They're quite twitchy, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah,
But you're definitely getting better. Like, so you're riding in the British and stuff now, aren't you?
yeah. But yeah, we're in that, having a go at that. But them lads are fast, aren't they? But
yeah.
They are trucking.
yeah.
But you'll be there with your lorry. Showing
But
what's
times-
what.
Truck's worth 5 seconds of that,
I reckon.
Yeah.
isn't it?
And
Yeah,
if you get
but-
some stickers on it, that's 6.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 seconds of that.
yeah.
Well, let's go and spend 60 grand on RS.
Yeah.
What's the plan on the quad next year then? Same like that. What's that championship called that you do? That one up north?
The
The
fish
fishing
Well, the
one.
net, yeah, it's something to do with nets or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
net champ, net
nets.
quad. Yeah,
The
net's good.
Next championship.
Would you get a couple of carp out of that, or
Pipes.
Yeah. So you're gonna do the net.
Yeah, gonna do. The plan is to do the net, the Nora.
We've been told we're taking the piss out of the net.
Stephen
championship
Moody wasn't
ourselves.
happy about it.
We haven't. I love the net.
Yeah, we like the net.
I came third in the net championship once by accident.
Did you?
Do you remember? You went to the presentation, then come back with 150 quid, an envelope for me. I'd won
Oh,
150 quid. I was like, what a result? Didn't even know I come third.
I remember that. Yeah.
But yeah, so what? Net,
We
Nora, British.
Net Nora, British.
That's a busy season because there's 12 Nora rounds.
Is
is
there
it all
12?
out already?
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Some
full
of them are
done,
2
yeah.
days.
Is it?
I'll maybe
Yeah.
not do all.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, eight proper rounds.
Yeah.
8 rounds or something like that. Yeah, it's quite a good. It's quite a good night.
2 day. That's a dear weekend, though, isn't it? 2 day and all.
Can be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Weston. I'd like to
He's
do
got-
Weston again next year.
It's cod boy though, isn't
Yeah, I suppose plenty of that.
he? Yeah.
But I've got an
That's what
RS
sponsors
now.
are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weston. You done Weston this year, didn't you?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
What happened? Changed his bloody oil, didn't he?
What?
Look,
Listen
good
to
2
it.
clutches.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why? What were you
Don't know,
doing?
just burnt them out.
Were you going down the straight like, whoa?
Got to see old June, didn't he? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Or did you geared her right up for the straight?
Done a clutch, come in, and I actually the furthest part of the track away, I'd done a clutch and I pushed it back, and you know the rescue people that tie you on it.
To be honest, I've never been, so I don't know.
So you get these jeeps that run up and down the beach, and they pull the bikes back to the pits. I thought, oh man, he's coming. That's handy. I thought, you couldn't give us a lift. He said, I've just got to go the furthest point away to get that, mate. Bear in mind, I was like about 50 yards from the furthest point away. I was like, right, all right. So I started pushing my quad, and I never did see him. It's about a mile back to the pits.
Pushed it all the way back.
So I pushed it back to the pits. Some bloke gave his hand for the last sort of
5
last bit.
metres.
Yeah, whatever it was. Anyways, got back to the pits and I was done. I was knackered. Put it in. Anyways, we put a clutch in. As soon as I took the clutch out, I thought it's burnt. I thought it'll happen again in a minute. So I went over, put a clutch in. Done another clutch about half a lap later.
Oh, he lasted half a lap.
Yeah, yeah. So luckily I nursed it. I pushed it in the thing. Some mate had a rusty old set of pliers. So I ripped the adjuster cap off the clutch. You know, the adjuster bit, ripped that off. Give us enough free play. Got it back to the pits. Dad was like, oh, what's that? I says, clutch has gone again. Right, we'll get it. I said, no, I'm going for a walk. I just left it there, went for a walk.
I've had
Beats
enough.
it up.
Yeah. But it's alright, it was a good experience in it.
Yeah, it's good.
You have done it a few times, haven't you?
Yeah, the year before I think I finished 11th.
Oh, did you do 2-man the year before?
No, I did it on my own the year before. That was the first time I did it.
Oh,
like, I did a 2-man the first time.
Oh, okay. But
And then
I'm year beyond.
Last year I did it on my own, come 11th. And then this year I was like proper revved up for it.
Yeah, that's
And
when
then
always the way, isn't it? When you think,
Yeah.
oh, I'm having it this year. Yeah,
I thought my first half a lap was mint as well.
yeah.
I was trucking. I thought, and that was all over then.
Right, enough of quads.
Yeah.
We hate them. So
Yeah, enough of that four-wheel rubbish.
Hot
we'll just get on to what we're here for. Like
Yeah. Where did
sidecars.
it all
Sidecar?
begin?
Where
Where did it all go wrong?
What year?
Yeah.
Right.
What year did you start riding sidecars?
Was
I
I
don't, it's going to be
born?
embarrassing, isn't it?
Huh?
Was I born? Were you born?
The first time, right, there's a story. Dad, obviously started from my dad. He raced motocross sidecars, then he raced road racing sidecars, and he had an accident in '96. So he recovered from that, and he bought an MTX 125, which is like a trail bike. So
Yeah.
I'll just weld a sidecar on that.
Nice.
So he welded a sidecar on it, and he goes, "Got no plastic." I said, "Don't worry, I'll sort this, Dad." And I ran up the road and nicked someone's wheelie bin. Honestly, God. So poor bastard. I'll show you the pictures,
Did it
right?
have any rubbish in it?
Nicked someone's wheelie bin, pulled it back, so it was great. The bike was red on the MTX, and it had green plastic on it.
Nice.
And
I love that your
black
dad
one.
actually cut the wheelie bin up as well. Like.
the only way, right, for the sidecar mudguard, you know how wheelie bins are like square,
Yeah.
aren't they? Well, the sidecar mudguard was square.
What, use the bottom of the bin?
Use
Yeah.
the corner.
Did
But
you
the
just
number-
Did you wheel the wheelie bin down the road? Just two wheels, like.
But the number board on the side was like recessed in because the bottom of the wheelie bin sort of like got a rim on it, innit? So I like cut it all out nice, and it was So we rode that for don't know how long.
Wheelie bin racing.
About a year, yeah.
Would it have number 15 written on the front panel?
Yeah. 16 culverts.
How far did you go? Was it like a few doors down, or was it the name?
No, I did go the next street.
Oh, right.
I didn't
You
like.
Don't want to shit on your own
Yeah,
doorstep.
don't shit on you. Never shit on your own doorstep.
There you go, there's £2.
I got bullied into that.
Yeah, but it's a saying though. Don't. Count.
Yeah, it's yeah.
All right, okay, I'll let
So
you.
yeah, and that was that. And then, what age would I be? Maybe 14. And he was going alright. So he went and bought a 500 Honda VMC. Bear in mind, I've gone for a MTX 125, which does about 15 mile an hour. And he's got this
Stinks.
thing, right? And I was only a little lad. And you needed step ladders to get on it.
Oh,
So tall. He said, right, jump on. And we went to a track in Allenby, Simon Lawson's track. So we'll just go down the field. So he rattled this VMC, like this Honda. You know how quick them 500s were?
yeah.
Down this
Rapid.
field, flat out. I hated it. I was like, I want to get off. I didn't like it at all. He said, "Oh,
Vibrating his
I was like-
tits off.
I was like, I ain't in this, Dad. I don't like this. He said, just give it a chance. We'll go around the track and see how we get on. Didn't really know what to do, and he just said, look, that's left, that's right. Find your way. And that was it. The rest was history.
I've got a
done that,
story
so-
like that. When we went to Dunkirk once with Dad and Keeney and Millard, yeah, and I must have been 12 or something like that, and we couldn't get, Dunkirk was shut, and Millard knew some like dump down the road, right, that they could ride on. Yeah, I don't know, it wasn't a track, they made a track in this like really weird place, and then Dad had his 4-stroke, and Keeney was like, oh, I've never rode a 4-stroke before, and all this like, and Keeney was like, can I just ride it up there, like just ride it from here to in a straight line? And Dad was like, yeah, and he goes, and Keeney just went, looked at me, he just went, stand on there, will you? Like that, yeah. I stood on it, right, and he just went flat out, mate. Honestly, like I was literally like,
You like
so
to take
scared.
Just no kit on.
No, just like got on it, just
Raw
stood on
dogged
it.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
proper. Keen's like that, like speed changing flat out, mate. I was like, fucking hell, we're motoring.
Quid.
There you go, quid.
Vlog's looking good.
Oh mate.
Yeah, no, so my first full season would be 98.
Yeah, I was 2 years in my dad's
Yeah.
ball bag at that point.
I was 16.
Yeah.
I was 16 for about 5 years, I think.
Oh yeah,
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 You've been
Yeah.
24 for another 10,
Yeah.
haven't you?
yeah.
yeah, done that. Then we did just did local racing then, and then we did the support
Well,
championship.
was the
The net
net
wasn't going
about
then.
then? No net.
No, it wasn't going then.
Was it
no.
not?
It was like an Iverson and Satley club then.
Oh, was
Well, it
it?
still
That's
is
what-
now,
it's
but
That's what it is.
it
isn't
was. I can't actually remember what it was called.
What sort of tracks would you have been riding back then?
Wickham Castle.
Oh, Witton Castle.
Remember-
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot that you live up north.
Oh, honestly,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's what I'm on, like the net.
Wickham Castle
Yeah.
was mint.
Was it?
Good times.
I've
yeah.
only been there a couple of times.
I remember that I was only about 15, right? And they used to have like parties down the castle. And there's a bloke that used to race sidecars, and he was Morris Holiday, they call him. He's like proper party animal. He said, "Oh, come down the castle there." We was raving and obviously racing the next day. He says, "Here," and I was chatting these birds up. He says, "Have 2 Viagra." So I was 15. Didn't need Viagra at 15, did you?
Oh,
You got to sleep without and wake up without them, didn't you?
yeah. You'd have a lob on in
Anyways.
English.
Me thinking, oh yeah, I'll just be one of the lads. Like, not even old enough to drink. Couple of beers, couple of these Viagra. Mate, I had a hard on that a cat couldn't scratch. Honest to God, all night I had the hard on. And I didn't even get to ride these birds. Right? And I was like trying to explain to Dad the next day that I couldn't really ride.
Right. Oh my God.
Mate, it was good. Honestly.
Chafing in me.
Did you have to ride them?
Yeah.
You had to
I
ride the
like
stalk on.
dip into my stomach.
Yeah. But that was awkward in the right, wasn't it?
It wasn't great, yeah.
You know, on your back of your dad.
Followed up.
Oh.
Oh, right.
But how can I tell Dad I can't ride because I've got hard on?
Oh, you know.
But yeah.
Can you imagine giving a 15-year-old kid some Viagra? I've never heard that story. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's good.
Someone stitched you right up, didn't they?
Oh mate, honestly.
But so after that, did you get injured pretty bad, like pretty soon?
Yeah, done. Yeah, we went to a practice track on this bike, and the throttle. I think we landed in a puddle or something. The throttle stuck in the next corner, and we crashed. But when the bike flipped up, the footrest, the driver's footrest, used to be quite sharp. Then it sort of like, as I was going in the ground, it hit me in the back and like bent me back over the wrong way. Yeah, ripped my liver completely in half. And I did some other stuff. I don't know. I was in hospital for a long time.
How old was you then? Was you?
Beef. That was early on. 14, maybe. 14, 15. I had
Oh,
my
right.
birthday in
Yeah.
hospital.
Still
Yeah.
in school?
Or
did you go to
still
school?
at school? Yeah.
Do you still have an erection at that point, or had you got rid of it?
Just gone. Yeah, just gone. That yeah.
That sorted it out.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
give
bent
me-
up the wrong way round.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, blood needs to go somewhere else.
So that was hard times in hospital. You know, like lying in bed.
Hard.
Fucking hell, we need to stop.
Stop it.
Yeah, because at what point did you not just think, nah, this ain't worth it?
No, I was loving life then. I'd sort of got on train. I thought like, and
You was
at
proper in
that
there,
time
then.
when I was like going to Witten Castle, like Stuart Brown, I think he was sort of running like 3rd and 4th in the British back then. He was on the green BMC what his dad made.
Oh, is that the one that he rode with Keeney? The blue, yeah, the yellow one when he was yellow and green and all that.
Luke Peters, the one before he rode with Keeney, the chrome frame one.
Oh, right. What, did he ride with Luke and then stop and then ride with Luke again? Because Keeney
No,
was
he
before.
rode with Keeney before Luke.
Yeah, yeah. So was it the Keeney one or the Luke one?
No, the Luke one.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So I'd done that. Where was we at? Yeah, I remember being in hospital, and I'd sort of come round after quite a while, and I needed a dump. And of course, I wasn't allowed to move, and the nurse came and she says, "You're just gonna have to go." I said, "You what?" She's just gonna have to go. I says, "I can't shit the bed." Do you know what I mean? And then it was like proper embarrassing at first. I was like, a mum was sat there. She said, "Look, just go." I said, "I can't." Anyways, it was the hardest thing in the world to shit the bed.
Weren't you on like morphine and all that sort
Oh,
of
I was
stuff?
on everything, like tubes and
'Cause
pipes and everywhere.
Usually when
Yeah.
you have all that stuff, you can't go, can you?
Yeah.
It's a drama. Every time you're in hospital, they're always on about you having a crap.
Yeah, but
You're
I
like,
had to go because they needed to they had to get it and measure how much blood was in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Because I was like bleeding inside. It was like going into my stomach and into my arse and everything. Yeah.
He's in a
So
bad way.
that was a tough one.
So, when was your first ride not with your dad? Like, when did you move on?
Started riding with Watson.
You went with Watson straight away?
Well, not straight away. We had I sort of helped him out at quite a few meetings because Mark had hurt his leg.
So you hadn't really ridden with anyone before that other than your
No,
dad?
just Dad, yeah, and then jumped straight on with Watson.
That was a good experience.
Yeah,
Nice
we
step.
and at that time I was living down south.
Oh, did you already come down?
Yeah,
All right.
come down. So come down south. Yeah, John says, "Oh, can you ride me at Whitton Castle?" I thought I've just come from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, off. I just not long met Dee, and we was. She had a little Nova car. I'll tell you a story about that. Anyways, so off we went. Jumped in the car, went back up, rode at Whitton Castle, and I hadn't rode for a little while, and we had 6 overall, I think. I thought,
Was this
which
a British
was my
Championship?
best ever British Championship, because it was big field back then, and like me and Dad are getting like the top 30, which was good back then.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, can you ride at Cullum the week after?" I'm like, "Yeah, all right then." So I'm in. So that week I literally ran, don't know how many miles every day of the week. I thought I'm gonna like just try and prepare for it. So
One week's training.
Yeah.
one week's training,
Going for the win now.
literally, I fully like made myself sick most days, and we went. It was over 2 days, and we qualified second. I'm like, "Oh, this is like." I nearly had hard on again. Do you know what I mean? It's mega. And yeah, we whole shot the first race, and I think that time Stuart was running second in the world. We didn't win it. He passed us 2 or 3 laps in, I think. But yeah, we had second overall that weekend. Yeah,
That's good going, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I think
to
I've
jump from there
just
to
turned
there.
18. Yeah.
So at what point were you like, had you made the decision that you wanted to do that at world level?
That was it. But of course, at that time, everyone had all the usual passengers.
Yeah.
So I ended up riding with Scott Eaton. Did a season with Scott Eaton, and then from there I went with Andy Eastman.
Was you riding with Scott Eaton when he had that big crash, or was that with someone else? Didn't he bin it at what's that French international race? Did he?
No, that was with Paul. That was 2004.
Oh,
Eaton had a big crash.
I think so.
I thought he had a big crash at
French Championship.
What, Belen?
It was a French round thing, I think. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called now.
He wasn't always a big boy, was he? He used to be quite good back. Like,
Well,
at one
he was a
point.
good
Scott's
rider.
Yeah.
Scott, really good rider, yeah.
Well, everyone thought he was going to be next British champion, didn't they? For a
Yeah, I
while?
remember hearing a bit about that. Like, looking back on it, it's like,
What, and then it was Eaton and then Eastman?
Yeah, went.
Because
Yeah,
you did Grand Prix of Eastman, didn't you?
Yeah, Andy retired, I think, end of 03.
Oh, yeah.
03 or 4, maybe?
Yeah, my dad bought his bike. I think my dad bought his
Your
bike.
dad had the bike,
yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, then you got that bike, didn't you?
That was
Because I remember
that was
No.
a newer BSU, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had one of them. The forks are like over here.
Oh, yeah, you had
That was a
the.
dodgy one.
You had Andy's, like the one that Mark got.
Yeah, that was a nice bike. That was.
So I remember that there's a story about that. We raced at the first year I was on with Andy. Remember Dunmore with a stream? Used
Yeah,
to
the
go
river.
through the river.
Is this on the
bit.
4-stroke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you was on Andy's old bike, if you
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and you smashed us big time at the end of the straight.
Did
It's
I?
not-
No.
It's not like you.
oh,
Andy goes, "I've just been rammed by my own bike," and his leg was massive. He was,
oh.
Yeah, but I must have been on the inside, so
yeah,
I
you
was
was
going
on
to win.
the, you was on the inside.
You probably were thinking like, I'm going to ride right round the outside. No, you
Yeah.
won't.
I remember. Yeah, we had some really good races with Andy. Did three years with Andy. Third in the British.
Did
You
you
had
do
a good
GP
ride
at
I
at
remember
Genk?
Valley,
that.
didn't you?
Hey,
Did you do a GP at Genk? With him?
They did a few.
Genk, Narutoran. Narutoran was good. 2006, that was good.
Do I actually remember you
Yeah.
being there, I think?
Yeah.
I remember you being at
Awesome.
Genk and you got in.
Cruising about.
Got,
There was a stripper that year, and I was watching her underneath the beer tent and got fucking dragged out.
Another pound.
Another pound.
Another
Got
pound.
dragged off.
Did you?
Yeah, 6-year-old me watching titties.
You're going to be skint at the end of this night.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but it'd be worth it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think I've realised, I thought Mike was the problem, but I might be the problem.
Oh, Thompson Valley. We had third overall there on the rim.
Was that, yeah, the tyre come off,
Yeah.
didn't it?
The back tyre come off about 5 laps from the end.
No, I thought it was the front tyre.
Was it the front tyre?
The front, he was riding round without the front tyre.
Oh, yeah, there's no front tyre on it.
No, it was a rim. It was off the side because I broke down or something happened. I was watching, thinking he's gonna die. He's literally
I
gonna
remember,
die.
right? I remember.
If Hodge is saying that,
He's a
it must be
pound.
bad.
He's a pound for the thing. He's like, fuck it, I ain't stopping. And yeah, we finished third overall
Yeah.
on the rim.
Yeah. Was that when you were riding with Theo?
Yeah, we left him there, didn't we?
Oh, did you?
That was it. That was the end of it. We left him, drove off.
I remember he just got these like proper nice and
We found Theo, didn't we? We forgot
Yeah, he's
to mention
bald
it.
now, isn't he? He ain't got his big long hair anymore.
We
has
was
he?
going, Mike, who's Theo? Like, you need to remember his name. And then turned out Mike had him on Facebook and everything. Like,
Yeah.
he just didn't
I
know
was
it.
literally showing him to him, and he's going, "Nah, that's not it. That's not
Yeah,
it."
but he had all
Just
the long
because he
hair,
doesn't
didn't
look
he?
like what he did 15 years ago. Like,
Yeah, but you wouldn't have thought someone was going to lose all that barnet, would you? He had.
I
He was
dunno.
all proper slick
I
back.
could go down the Turkish now, and in 15 minutes.
No,
I'm
but
back.
he's a slick bald now.
Slick bald.
Stress, mate. He probably went bald when you left him at fucking Dawson
That's
Valley.
what it was.
Yeah, he's lived half a year or whatever with the Hodges family, and that was it.
Is the heavy
Bald.
boots in the sand? Am I running with the heavy boots? I can't seem to go left in the left corner. I can go right.
So, when you made the decision then that you were going to do it properly, what did you change about, like, was there a big shift in your mindset and what you was up to and
Massive,
whatever?
yeah. It's a lifestyle change, yeah. It was like, don't eat any more crap, train, like just, yeah. Like,
When was your first? Because when you first went proper GPing, would that have been with John Lyon? Like every week.
Yeah, so yeah, me and Andy done quite a few, and then it was with John Lyon. The first time I rode with John was 2008. I did. Oh, there's a story for you. Anyway, well, that's maybe a story for later. Anyways, yeah, we got. We went out to Dardon Goujon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think your dad was riding, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think he was with Gary. Yeah.
Yeah, went there, done that meeting with him, then went to Ruddersburg the week after. I think we had a 7th or 8th overall in Ruddersburg. We had a real good time. I remember because I was training like an animal then, and I was like, I think I was shouting faster the whole race, and Rene Boom, I think it was Williamson's mechanic at the time, he goes, "You're the only passenger I've ever seen shouting faster at the end of the race." I was just like an animal. I just used to like just train like an
Passengers
idiot.
usually go a bit quiet. As soon as you get to midpoint, don't hear nothing from them again.
Or
You're
it
like,
starts
well,
going the other way as well.
Yeah. Just ease it up a little bit. You're like, if we're going these fucking slow, I'm not going to stop. What?
Yeah, but that is. Yeah, I think you've always been quite renowned for training a lot. Like, not everyone used to train back then, did they? I think now it's a bit
Yeah.
more common. But I remember, like, I must have been 15 or 16, and you'd come round and be like, "Come on, then, we're going training. Take me across the field opposite."
Yeah,
It was
I remember that. Yeah,
Beasting me over the field.
yeah.
It's like, oh.
What training did you used to do back then, though? Like when you really changed your mindset to get it going?
Spinning, a lot of spinning, running, and weights. I used to do like a lot of sort of like core weights, if you like. I'd like work the bar, but I'd like sit up, like I'd do like 200 sit-ups a night, like with a 25-30 kilogram bar, stuff like that, just to train your core and that.
Would you say you're obsessed?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I think it's quite difficult to be like,
I wanted
good
to.
without being
I
obsessed.
wanted to be one of them people that like when I got off the bike, I looked like I'd just got on it. When I was doing it like proper. Yeah, I was a bit obsessed, and it changed my life. Like, sort of affects your home life, affects your work life.
Not normally for the better, does it?
No, they miss out on a lot. Like, yeah, Dean missed out on massive amounts because of racing. But do you know what? Like, without the right people behind you at home, you can't do it, can you?
100%.
No, you
The
can't.
problem is, if
you
you're not
can't
happy
do
at
it.
home and whatever, then it just knocks on
So,
all
yeah.
the time.
Shout out to all the families.
Yeah, big
yeah,
up.
no, yeah.
Big up the families for
Yeah.
making everything happy.
Oh Christ, yeah, like yeah. She when I was training properly, she used to make me eat, like make sure I was eating properly and like doing things right, and yeah, she knew the score. Do you know what I mean? She was there. So
Well.
like yeah, I achieved it, but they helped me.
Yeah,
No.
you don't achieve it on your own, do you?
No, you don't. No.
So you rode with John Lyon, and then
John.
you must have rode with Dean.
Oh, it was Dean, wasn't it? Yeah.
Dane, yeah,
What, 10 and 11?
10, 11 and
Done
some
12,
12.
Oh yeah,
And
it
then
was.
I did
Yeah.
a bit with Alfie.
Oh yeah, it was good. I remember Canal. You rode with Alfie at Canal. It was well good.
Yeah,
He was flying, wasn't he?
yeah, we was rapid. I was
Is that
so
when he had the
knackered.
lay down engine in it?
Yeah.
the lay down
That
Hillsborough,
weekend,
Yeah.
right?
Alfie was quite talented, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was well good. Yeah.
Hell of a rider, Alfie. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that weekend, we did a 2-day French Championship at Bourget, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, and then you come back.
Yeah, and we drove all night to get back. We got back to the Canal about 8:30 in the morning, just in time, like for.
So I feel like it was a British Championship that year as
Yeah.
well.
Man, I was in Bourget was like, you know, when you've had a hot weekend, Bourget was hot,
Yeah.
so hot there, and I was like exhausted and like dehydrated, so I was trying to drink as much as I could. We had to make a good first race. I think there was only 2 races,
Yeah. Yeah, it was at the time, I think.
and
yeah.
it got about halfway through the last race, and I thought, I need a piss.
What, while you're racing
Yeah,
around?
yeah.
Oh no.
It was bad. I was like, and do you know when you like get in such a bad way, and like, and there's times when you're on the bike, if you're tired, aren't you? You just sort of think something or sing a little song, and then before you know it, 3 or 4 laps have gone by, haven't they? So you need
You sing a little song. What song was you singing?
Oh, just general crap.
Go on, karaoke. Go on.
Probably take that, Spice Girls.
Goodbye, my
was-
lover.
Yeah, and
my friend.
I remember going up towards Caldale, and I thought, it's got to happen.
No, you didn't piss yourself.
I've got to have a piss.
No.
No, it's a good job you hadn't had them
I was
Viagra's, wouldn't you? Spraying yourself.
Such a bad way. I had a piss going up Caldale, yeah.
How was it?
Emotional.
Was it? Because normally
I remember going home that night, because obviously Dee was at home.
just stinking a piss.
I stunk, and she goes, your kit smells more than normal this week. And I was
Your
like,
boots must have stunk and all.
I was like, oh, I says, they're spraying some queer gear on them tracks now, you know.
Quick, yeah.
Yeah, I actually pissed myself, yeah. I had to.
I
You do things like that to get yourself through the rest, don't you?
I think I'd be more likely to poo myself than piss myself while riding round.
To be fair, I have pissed myself once, but that was from George. The stone cut out of his wheel hit me. And I thought I was bleeding, but lucky enough when I got back, I just pissed myself again.
Did you have the skin back or the skin forward?
Skin was back.
Was it?
back. Yeah. It was a rush, I remember.
Oh,
I quickly went and didn't manage to come back, yeah. And I remember riding around thinking it's chafing a bit, and then the stone just come out, got me perfect, and I thought, it's
Bit
split me.
weak on it.
It's no worse, is there?
I
This is
nearly
where
thought I was
women-
going to pull over.
Fair play to women, like, they have babies and all the rest of it, but this is where they don't understand. Get them on in the nads, do they?
No.
It's bad, isn't it?
It's another level, isn't it?
Yeah. It is bad, especially when you're riding.
So,
I got one in the nuts at Torton Valley once.
Have you ever sat on?
Andy.
Have you ever sat on?
Yeah,
your
on my
nuts?
quad last week.
Yeah.
no, when I was
Oh.
riding the quad, I was always sitting on my nuts.
Were you?
Yeah. That's why you got to wear your kepps or something like that.
You got to wear
Yeah,
tight
keep like that,
boxes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I always
You
wear
loose
tight
ones,
boxes on race day.
jeez.
Yeah.
But then, so what, you rode with Dean,
Doing a bit of Alfie.
bit with
And
Alfie.
then
13, I reckon it was.
13
Not a
with
lot. Not a lot,
Yeah.
was it? No, you did
You
Latvia
done-
and Estonia with Brett in
Yeah.
13.
So why did you not ride in 13?
Dean was quit.
Dean and everyone had
So
sort
what, they
of
were going to
sorted.
start the season?
No, they quit in 12,
They
midway
quit
through
halfway
12.
through 12.
Oh right, so you just didn't have a ride.
And I was just at a loose end, so I was just like, I wasn't ever one for jumping around on here, there, and everywhere. So I
I
just
remember you
sort-
doing Shobden with Brett.
yeah,
Had a big crash.
and I didn't ride.
No.
Oh
No.
no, sorry.
That was Brett the year before. I rode there with Dean.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Brett's front wheel.
That was Brett. That was Dean's first ride back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Shobden, and then that was it. I think. Then you never rode again.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Brett said, "Oh, will you do Latvia and Estonia?"
So what, you hadn't been riding that year?
I hadn't rode that year.
And you're just going to do Latvia and Estonia?
That's
Yeah, I
pretty
hadn't
cool.
rode it
That's
all that year.
awful.
Yeah.
And Brett said, "Oh, will you do Latvia and Estonia because Craig can't do it?" I'm like, "Yeah, all right." Silly. And then I says, I want to ride before though, just to like get the feel of it." He said, "Oh, we do Shobden Imber." I was like, "All right then." And then, anyways, we won the meeting, and I hadn't rode all year. I was bollocks. I was like, "Oh man, this is hard." But anyways, we got through it and all the rest of it. And again, so we left on the. When did we leave?
Probably a Wednesday night job.
Wednesday.
wasn't
Wednesday night, yeah.
Tuesday
So, like,
maybe.
Literally.
Brett might leave Tuesday. You know, to go to Lat. When you go,
it? You was
if
a
you
dri-
leave
was it-
Wednesday to go to Estonia, you don't get there on time
No.
unless
Yeah,
you drive
we did leave
24/7.
Tuesday night, yeah.
Did you go with him? You
Yeah,
didn't,
went
you
with
didn't fly.
him. Yeah, I stayed out every single time. Yeah,
Did you?
yeah, spent some.
It's mint when you stay away, isn't it?
Them weeks away, they're like some of the best memories,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Such good. You get homesick,
And
but
some of the worst and all.
some of the such good memories. But yeah. So we went out there.
Things you're a long time old at home.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like at least you've done it. Whereas people
I
see
think if there's opportunities there for these young lads now, you have to do it.
I think
Because
like
you only go around once, don't you?
I'd almost go and do the GP thing just to experience it.
Unreal.
Like just to experience the weeks away,
Do you know what it is though?
being at the races, being around the people.
I'd do it all again, exactly the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mint, isn't
I
it?
don't think I'd change it.
It is mint. We all moan about it when we're doing it because
Yeah.
it's so hard.
That's one thing that really upsets me actually is when you're doing it and you feel like you're not enjoying it,
Yeah.
and you look back on it and you think that's actually like the best time.
That's why I used to train like an animal, because I always think the fitter you are on the bike, you just enjoy it, don't you?
100%.
It's
Yeah.
so fun when you're fit on it.
Yeah.
Because even in the Grand Prix, me and Brett just used to mess about. We'd like finishing like 5th and 6th in the Grand Prix, and we were just messing about, like doing no-handers in the air and that.
Yeah.
Just-
That was a question actually. Dion Reitman said, "Would you recommend doing a no-hander during a GP?"
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah, I've seen. I might insert a picture if you send it to me, Steve.
Yeah, Cramelin.
During
Yeah.
the GP.
Yeah. I did a super, like sort of half Superman of the little tabletop stress Besson back.
It's a good picture. It's a well good picture.
And
Have you not seen it,
then,
Dan? You must have seen it.
Yeah, it's the happy birthday.
It's the happy birthday
Some-
picture.
oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Then there was a bloke in France. We raced the Grand Prix in Brie in France. He goes, "Oh, can you do something off the jump?" So I just turned right round in the platform in the air.
Was he facing the way?
Full on 360s.
You and
picture of it,
Dean,
yeah.
you and Dean done some mad jumps, didn't
Yeah.
you? Like some of the stuff I've seen that you and Dean done.
Yeah, that one at that
pretty
French
crazy.
Championship's good picture, isn't it?
Big triple down
Dean-
the hill thing.
Yeah.
And that other one,
Happish come
over
to
the
us,
top of
right?
someone.
Oh yeah,
We
that was that over the top of Cermak.
Yeah.
No Cuban.
No, there's
No,
you and Dean jumped over
Oh,
and
yeah,
he's
we
looking
did, yeah.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's-
did, yeah.
That's yeah, I know what one you're on about. You're on about Brett at Castle de Levi
Yeah,
over
Yeah.
Cuban.
yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Most of the people that you ride with are a bit mad.
Miss, I was a nutter because Dean or anyone used to say to me, "What do you reckon that jump?" And I'm just like, "If you hit that flat out, I'll cover it."
Didn't you do that to George once? And proper
Oh,
flat land. And
we was in Spain, Sol Moto, and there was a double out of a corner, and it didn't look possible really, did it? Because the landing was higher than the.
Yeah, it was one of them. It was like, I don't know if we're going to go over it or
It
smash
was like
into
humming
it.
and harring, and I just said to George, I says, "I think if you hit it as fast as you can out of the right, we'll do that." George was like, "Yeah, all right." Then. So we hit it as fast as we could out of the right, and like full on flat landed the other side.
It's like, it's doable.
We'll rein it in now.
I said, "Yeah, maybe not that fast, George."
We done it the day before as well. Do you remember there was that? There was like a little table out of a left into a load of whoops at Ciotti,
Oh yeah.
and then Dad was like, "You can go further off that, you know." I was like, "Yeah, all right." Same again to flat.
We
Like,
did some big jumps though,
yeah,
didn't we?
not do that again. Them 5 weeks. We went to Spain 5 weeks.
You two was riding well then.
it was
wasn't
unreal,
it? And
yeah.
the videos
We
in
was
Spain
so
were
good,
We was trucking, weren't we?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah,
I reckon that's the best you've been, George.
probably. It will
You
go
was,
then.
yeah,
proper
you was
motoring
rapid.
there.
I remember going round thinking, do you know what? He is trucking round here. I'm proper impressed.
Yeah, it was fast. But then big COVID.
COVID ruined it, and then I had to have my shoulder done.
I was going to get
so good.
onto that because
Yeah.
that was George was probably your last proper ride, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So at what point did you make the decision like stop?
Because you was waiting for an op like the whole time.
I was waiting for an op, and then I sort of agreed to ride with George, and I cancelled the op, and I shouldn't have done really because like I couldn't really feel my hand properly for probably quite a few years.
Was that the shoulder injury that something
Alder
happened
broke.
when you were riding with Brett?
When it
I wouldn't say-
was it
No,
work?
I broke my shoulder at Alderbrook, right, with Dean in 2010.
Oh right, so pretty like soon
And-
before you got it sorted out.
Yeah, and
12 years.
I struggled for a long time with it, but you want to do what you want to do, don't you? So you just keep quiet and get on with it, don't
Yeah.
you? So when we was at Alderbrook, right, went to the hospital. When I was sat there in the tent, and John Mitchell come over, he goes, "Mate, that shoulder don't look very well." I says, "I don't feel too chipper, to be fair, John." So anyways, we went to the hospital, and the doctor there, X-ray, he said, "Oh, you're all right. You've only stretched your ligaments." Oh, mint. So can we go back and watch the Grand Prix then? Yeah. So anyways, it was on a bank holiday, and there was a beer tent,
Yeah.
and Daz, Dean, and all of them was in the beer tent. And I went down, and I thought, I'm in pain. I'm going to bed. So I went to bed, and it felt like I'd only been asleep 2 minutes. And then Dean was pulling on my feet, like pissed up. He's pulling on my feet. He goes, Steve. I said, "Mate, what's up with you? I can't move." He says, "Mate, can you open the door?" I says, "You're in, you dickhead." He goes, "No, I've shut my hand in the door." he was pissed up, right? And he slammed the door and he shut his hand in the door. But the way he'd done it, he couldn't reach the handle with his other hand. So he had to wake me up. So I had to like struggle to get out of bed, open the door and let his hand out the door.
Oh.
Yeah, so we watched the racing all weekend, and I went back home. And I got home, like she went mental because my hand was like blue. She goes, "Oh, I'll go to the hospital." I went to the hospital and sort of stood there, and it had like the way I broke my shoulder, it had like pulled on my shoulder blade off my back. So
Yeah.
it was like
all dropped
4.5
right down.
inch
Yeah.
further down than it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and within a couple of hours I was on the operating theatre. He goes, "You know, you might lose your arm."
Oh.
Yeah, it was now attached. It broke the lot off.
Stretch them ligaments.
Well, mate, he said it was
So
right.
So
Yeah,
then
he
what
said
about the
stretch my
second time?
ligaments.
So then you must. So then why did you have to have it done again?
We had a crash, and the plates they put in, I'd snapped the plates off, and I thought, oh, that'd be all right. And we went to a Grand Prix, and I struggled to hold on. I think it got to about 2016.
You was riding with Brett then, yeah?
Yeah. That was the sort of last year I was riding with Brett. I'd done something, and yeah, I just struggled, and then Dan jumped on, and they re-operated on it, and it was all right for a little while, and then sort of like just struggled again. But they've done the full Monty in there now, and I remember when I was on with George, that COVID obviously stopped it, and I cancelled it the first time because I wanted to go and ride with George. I thought that's all right, and then COVID, and I thought, you know what, COVID, and he wasn't really going anywhere, so yeah, I had to get it done, and it's been like I never broke my shoulder. It's mint.
Well, done alright at Canal Heights, isn't it?
Yeah, Canada Rice held on there.
That was
yeah.
a good weekend, that was.
Well, it's funny.
Like, when did we even decide? Was it like the Thursday or the Friday, I reckon?
I think it was a Thursday night. But
You was on about it before though.
I had half an inkling, right, that we sort of might do it because we did chat about it, didn't we?
Yeah, I didn't think you'd act. I thought for someone just to sort of not ride a sidecar for ages and then be like, yeah, I'll go to Canal Heights and do some 25 plus twos. I thought he probably isn't going to do that. And then I think you rung me up and you were like, well, if you did want to do it, I would be up for it.
That's right, yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, nothing's ready. Like, I'm not ready at
We
all.
were doing tyres before practice, I think.
Yeah, I got there well late as well because I was trying to sort the bike out. So I reckon I rung you. I reckon it's Friday.
Maybe it was.
I think it's Friday. And I was like, should we do it? I was like, yeah, all right. So I managed to get an entry. And I think we were second or third in qualifying.
Second.
Done all the jumps like the third lap, didn't we?
I remember you saying, what do you reckon of the jumps? Yeah, just do them all.
We was the only one doing that one before the whoops. That steep table drop.
you're the only one to do that.
That jump was nice, wasn't it?
It was a
Third
cool
lap
jump.
straight over it, nose right
Yeah,
in, wasn't we? It was
proper good
lovely.
What after that? Before you go over the whoops?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That table.
every lap we did that.
I done it in the first race and then do it in the second race.
I remember I thought I had half an inkling that we might do it, so I thought, do you know what, I'll just train like I used to train when I was a passenger. And I think I run like 7 miles every morning that week. I did. I run 7 miles every morning. I was doing I didn't do so many squats, but I was doing like loads of sit-ups and like stuff like that. And then I went there.
I was well impressed. We gated the first race and led it for ages, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then gated the second race and led it for ages as well.
I thought we nearly had the second race.
And it was probably a lap off of winning it.
With the red flag, you just needed a couple more laps,
Yeah.
didn't you?
I think it's 1 lap. If we had led it for 1 lap, yeah.
It was proper like it was. I kind of really wanted to do that, not just for me, for Dad as well, because like Dad's obviously missed out on where I've been abroad all my life, basically, like since I started. He'd like never really seen it, so it was nice to go to like a sidecar meeting with Dad, being that like, he used to do it, and so yeah, that was quite
And
nice.
do well.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a trophy.
Well, no, we didn't.
No.
Oh,
We got-
did we get
we got-
ribbon?
Yeah, we got some.
we
Mine,
can't-
I wiped the windscreen in my transit with it on the morning.
Don't slag the sashes off.
We've had this as shit.
Have we?
Yeah,
The slashes are good.
yeah.
We
Is that what
upset
they call them,
someone.
slashes.
Sashes.
The
Sashes.
sash, yeah.
Yeah.
Slashes, yeah.
Something like that. It looks like a
I
pageant.
remember one year I was racing, right, and instead of trophies, I mean, we used to do a lot of training, and I used to train my nuts off and like work really hard, and you started getting medals Right, and if you at one point you could go down my garden and just find random medals everywhere because I get home and I just launch them down the garden. I thought I had a trophy, I don't want it.
How many times have you finished second in the British?
Christ.
You got a fair few trophies and number 2 on the old.
No, it can only be 3 times, can it? Or 2
no,
or 3
it's
times?
6, I think.
No, it can't be.
Yeah. I think I had like sort of a second-ish with John because we won a round with Watson early on and like done. It was so that was like a bit of a
Tied
joint
second.
one. Then it was 9.
Oh, did you finish second with John?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Second with Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3 or 4 with Brett.
I was going to say, is it 3 with Brett? I don't know if it's 3 with Brett. Oh, maybe it
3
is.
with Brett?
Bloody hell. I didn't realise you finished second with John, and I forgot that you did it with Gary as well.
Yeah. So quite a few. Yeah, I think I've had 10 years of being in top 3 in like nearly a row.
Oh, yeah,
I
you had a
think,
third
yeah.
of Andy.
Because like that, it's crazy, isn't it? That like obviously you never ended up winning the British Championship, but probably if you would have got the ride with Stuart,
Do you know what?
then you could have
Yeah.
also been the same level of passenger and won 6 British Championships.
I was like, I've always been like quite a loyal passenger. So whoever I've rode with, that's who I've rode with. And
Yeah.
if they've been injured or whatever, I've never like branched out. I've always sort of like looked after the job, and so when they're ready, I'm ready.
Proper
if you know
team
what I mean.
player.
Yeah, and I think that's important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, because there's no good if me getting injured when like you're ready to come back, and I thought I can't really come back now because I've done myself in.
Yeah.
So it like spoils it for the whole team. So I remember saying yes to John, beginning of 2009. Stuart rang me up 2 weeks later. Hey pal, do you fancy riding? Mate, it was the hardest thing in the world to say no because I'm so loyal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember it well.
Thing is, if that's how you are, then that's
Yeah.
how you are, isn't it? But no. So you've never ridden with Stuart?
Never, unfortunately not.
Stuart
I'd
might
like
be
to.
looking for a passenger for next year, you know?
Right.
That's one of my questions, actually.
My passenger boots were knackered after Canada Ice.
Don't be saying things like that.
No, they're
Yeah,
not.
you got a big
Adam
one.
Darby said, when does he want to start winter training for riding with me next year?
I see. Do you know what? I met Adam the first time.
Don't change the subject.
Yeah.
Are we not in winter training already?
Oh, I'm not. I
Pub.
definitely am not.
Pub?
Uh,
Mate, it's bad at the moment because I quite like a beer at the moment. And when I was racing,
You like a beer? It's freezing.
no,
yes.
like
I could have a beer now.
honest to God,
Still nice,
like
isn't
It's Friday night.
17 years, right, of like full on like train like proper seasons.
Yeah.
I never hardly had a drink.
See,
So
I've done,
just- I was like a
I've done it
machine.
the other way around. I've done a lot of drinking.
I'm bad now.
Got nowhere. Still nowhere.
If she says pub, I'm like, yep.
Love it. Me and George are a bit like that at the minute. I've got a little game as well I'm going to play with you, Steve.
Training hard again now though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've started
yeah.
training proper hard again for next year.
What,
Yeah.
what are we training for?
I don't know. World pace.
Yeah. You can turn
What,
up in
what
your
class
eye.
you riding in the Norin? Club and Elite?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
So you could potentially maybe able to win that.
I could actually go in the Masters class now because I'm 40.
With the
Oh,
old
yeah.
boys.
You're 40
Yeah.
now, aren't you?
40?
Yeah, you turned 40 the other day.
September.
September.
Oh, happy birthday.
You rattled a 39-year-old, nearly 40 guy around Canada Rights.
Oh, nice.
Not bad.
Nice. Right, I've got a little game we're going to play anyway. I've mainly seen it with boxers, but like they ask who's the best fighter, and then like so it'll be like Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Say Tyson Fury, and they say Tyson Fury or Mike Tyson. Tyson Fury. So I'm gonna do it.
Mike Tyson.
We'll start right at the bottom. Jack Etheridge or Dean Hyde.
That's so hard.
I'm gonna say Dean because he had more kahunas like to do stuff.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Dean Hyde or Alfie Hyde.
That's nasty. Sorry, Dean Alfie.
Alfie Hyde or Richard Jenkins.
I had a win with Richard Jenkins. British
Oh, you won a
Championship, win his
British with
first one.
Jenko,
Yeah.
Did you?
At
Yeah.
I
Wakes
never
Farm,
knew you
yeah.
rode with Jenko.
Yeah, he called me up and we won.
Says he's not a passenger slag or whatever.
Yeah, he is. He is a
Road
big
fucking
slag.
everyone.
Yeah. Remember his old man was crying because he'd never won before and he had his first win with me. Yeah.
Pussy.
Me and Steve done quarter of a lap once, didn't we?
No, yeah, we was going for the big debut at Grittenham.
We're playing a game here.
Yeah, let's get back in the game.
Yeah.
Jenko or Dean?
Alfie
Or
Hyde or
Alfie.
Richard Jenkins?
Alfie Hyde.
Alfie Hyde or Daniel Millard?
That's easy. Come on.
Daniel Millard.
Daniel Millard or Colin Philpott?
Daniel Millard.
Daniel Millard or Shaun Mallows?
Sean Mallows. I rode with Sean once. He's mint.
You rode him at this, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was funny. That
On a
was.
BSU. Oh, it's
Cleaned
mint.
up.
Yeah.
Shaun Mallows or Henk Soderquist?
Henk Serdquist. I rode with Henk in Switzerland. He's an animal. Right. I had this bet with Steve Hyde. He says, "Get on with Henk, and just say to him on the third lap, is that all you've got?" Right, so on the third lap, I said, "Come on, Henk, is that all you've got?" And he looked at me, and I was his bitch. Man, I was just a ballast.
Nice.
Honest to God.
Right, Henk Soderquist or Brett Wilkinson?
Brett.
Brett Wilkinson or Andy Burglar?
Brett.
Brett Wilkinson or Yanis Daders?
What to watch?
No, best rider. Who's a better rider, Brett Wilkinson or Yanis Daders?
Daders was mega, wasn't he?
Yanis Daders or Paul Millard?
Daders. Paul's good though.
Yanis Daders or Stuart Brown?
Stuart Brown.
Stuart Brown or Chris Etheridge?
Stuart Brown.
Stuart Brown.
Yeah.
Stuart Brown or Ben Adriansen?
Stuart Brown.
Stuart Brown or Jan Hendricks?
Stu.
Stuart Brown or Joris Hendricks?
I like Joris, but I'd say Stu.
Stuart Brown or Daniels Lilbardis?
Stu.
Stuart Brown or Krista Sturgis?
Sturgis. I grew up watching Sturgis and Williamson that era.
Krista Sturgis or Daniel Williamson?
Williamson.
Daniel Williamson or Etienne Bax?
That's a tough one, isn't it?
That is tough, isn't it?
So we're still Williamson though.
Williamson, yeah. I'm a massive Williamson fan.
Yeah.
He was just an animal.
Daniel Williamson or Marvin Van Lucian?
Williamson.
So Williamson's a goat.
Yeah.
I think we can
Yeah.
I think
Williamson
everyone
is
can
a
say
I
it.
think the,
I should have left him off the list, really.
Yeah.
I would.
the
I'd
goats
agree
of the
with myself.
sidecar world is Stewie Brown, Williamson, isn't it?
Yeah, I think mainly for Brits doing it. Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
Stu and the Brits.
But Williamson, that man was untouchable for a long time, wasn't
Yeah, he was good.
He was above everyone by a load, wasn't he?
he? Just
We
yeah.
looked, wasn't it? It was 4 seconds a lap.
Yeah.
All the time. Well, I think we spoke about that in the last
Yeah, we did.
the last one. But how
Yeah.
long have we been rolling for?
I was a big fan of Williamson until he put me
50
on the front
minutes.
panel at a German Championship.
Smash you right in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. We could probably wrap it up there, couldn't we?
So we wraps it.
You got anything else you want to speak about, Steve? Anyone else you want to shout out?
Yeah, all you passengers get off the sofa. You can
Yeah,
do
have
it.
you got a bit of advice? If you had to give a bit of advice for any of the young passengers that need to get the job done?
Yeah, if you've got a dream, do it. If you think in the slightest that you want to go and do Grand Prix, go and do it. You're only here once, aren't you?
Yeah, get it done.
Definitely do it.
Don't be a pussy.
Don't be 60-year-old saying woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all dreamers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sweet dreamy dreamer.
What do you reckon? Shall I go passenger in next year? I'm either going passenger
Am I
or
driving?
we're doing it, Steve.
Yeah.
He's 40 years old
I
now.
don't care.
I can still do it.
He's be fucking shagging the granddad round there.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm actually a granddad though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, let's knock it on the head.
Let's wrap it.
Cheers, Steve. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Steve.
Peace out. I don't know, Giorgio will could hear it.
That was a good pod, that was. Yeah, it was good.
He was starting to go a bit rogue for a bit, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, that fucking story about the Viagra, mate. My stomach was hurting.
I wanted to proper go in on it, but I thought I can't.
Honest to God. Down the pattern. Mine not.
And the wheelie bit.
Really, they got me big
Man,
time.
I'm definitely going to have to give you a picture.
Some poor
of that.
fuckers we like fucking. Who's nicked my fucking wheelie bits? Steve there fucking cutting it up for a month.
There's a few quid gun in the old swear jar.
No, you swore more.